Bulletin. I am Arathy, a 9th standard student of this school. First of all, let us have a gander at the international news. Pacific tsunami treats recedes volcano ash hinders response. The tsunami threat around the Pacific from a huge undersea volcanic eruption began to recede Sunday, but the massive ash cloud covering the tiny island nation of Tonga prevented surveillance flights from New Zealand to access the extent of damage. Beijing reports first local Omicron case ahead of Olympics. Beijing has reported its first local Omicron infection according to state media weeks before the Winter Olympic Games are due to start. Now, let us move on to the national news. COVID hospitalizations goes up in state. The demand for hospitalization has suddenly gone up in the state following an exponential increase in COVID-19 cases. And this time, the private sector hospitals rather than the government hospitals seem to be taking on the burden. Hospitals try to bear Omicron load, standby buffer staff, internal lockdowns, workplace buddy system, compulsory reporting of fatigue, and workshops to cope with mental and emotional exhaustion. These are among the few changes that have been introduced to the healthcare landscape to help COVID-19 health warriors stay fighting fit in the ongoing pandemic. Now, let us switch over to the state news. The government to secure UNESCO's World Heritage Site status for Edakal Caves. Minister Ahmad Devarkobil, the Director of Archaeology Department, is still trying to secure UNESCO's World Heritage Site status for the petroglyphs on the walls of the Edakal Caves on the Ambukuthi Hills in Wayanad. Master plan this month to develop Koni as an ecotourism spot, known for its scenic beauty, remote villages, and rich wildlife. Koni has long been tipped as the next big destination in the state. Despite this, the region has always lain in the shadow of the more famous destination in its neighborhood. Now, over to the school news.
Today, our plus 2 students made a very innovative approach at the assembly. They just displayed the photos of the renowned persons on television. They made the students could guess the person, then our students were taken into a new realm of general knowledge. It was extremely commendable. Their innovative method by guessing the persons by just watching the hints or the pictures of some of the visuals. The process is extremely thought-provoking. On behalf of school and Samiti, we congratulate the students. Well, and we wish that those students must be some prodigies in the field of quiz competition. Among the students, one of the student named Krishnanunni, he on a YouTube channel. All the wishes to those child prodigies.
What is the name of autobiography of Jackson? What is the name of the autobiography of Jackson? Is a magician Pokemon. What is the name of autobiography of Jackson? The answer is gold. His birthday is celebrated as in India. His birthday is celebrated as what? In India, birthday of Jackson is celebrated as Sports Day. Which day is celebrated as Sports Day? Date. August 29.
Major Mohit Sharma was an Indian Army officer who was posthumously awarded the Ashoka Chakra, India's highest peacetime military decoration. Major Mohit Sharma was from the elite 1st Para SF. He was martyred on 21st March 2009 while leading his Bravo SL team during an operation in Kupwara district. In 1995, Major Mohit Sharma left engineering and joined NTA. After completing his studies in NTA, he joined the Indian Military Academy (IMA) in 1998. In IMA, he was awarded the rank of Battalion Cadet Adjutant. He got a chance to meet the President of India, K.R. Narayanan, at the Rashtrapati Bhavan. He was commissioned a lieutenant on 11th December 1999. His first post was Hyderabad in 5th Battalion, the Madras Regiment. On completing 3 successful years of military service, Major Mohit opted for the Para Special Forces and he became a trained Para Commando in June 2003. Followed by promotion to Captain on 11th December. He was then posted in Kashmir, promoted Major on 11 December 2005. He was awarded with the Sena Medal. During the third posting, he trained the commander in Belagavi, where he instructed for 2 years. Mohit Sharma was then again moved to Kashmir, where he was martyred by terrorists of Hizbul Mujahideen. On 21st March 2009, he engaged in an encounter with Hizbul Mujahideen in the Fardura forest of Kupwara sector of Jammu Kashmir, where he was martyred by gunshot wounds. For this act, he was posthumously awarded the Ashok Chakra. He was awarded 2 gallantry decorations earlier in his career. The first was the COAS Commendation Card during Operation Rakshak, which was followed by a Sena Medal for the gallantry after a covert operation in 2005.
Hey everybody, I am Vedasmriti. I am 3rd standard student. Let's learn the names of the month one by one. First one, January. 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 February. 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 March. 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 April. April. May. May. June. June. July. July. August. August. September. September. October. October. November. November. December. December. Namaste.
Namaste everybody. I am Malavika J. Mohan, 3rd standard student. Districts in Kerala: Alappuzha, Ernakulam, Idukki, Kannur, Kasaragod, Kollam, Kottayam, Kozhikode, Malappuram, Palakkad, Pathanamthitta, Trivandrum, Thrissur, Wayanad. Namaste.